Hi, Carrie. I am trying to give you some feedback on your personal project, but it's a bit challenging because I believe a lot of work went into this, but it's hard for me to understand that. I've gone to the actual gem, and this is what I see. I said, "How do I use this gem?" I have no idea, and it said, "I'm hard. I don't. Can you help me?" So I don't know what to do. So there needs to be some sort of manual. Otherwise, it's just a link to me. It doesn't. Um, the goal is not to automate clinical judgment, but instead scaffold safe reasoning confidence. Okay, so this is the other thing I will say to you is formatting is kind of important. So you can use um, bullets here. So that works. Um, well, I don't know how you've It's interesting here. And formatting is kind of important when you're doing this sort of thing. So here we've got newly hired nurses and then transitioning and then experiential and then, okay. And then um, you've got this link here. I'm looking at it and that's just the link to it. So I have no idea how to use it. Sorry. And the audience here is, again, I don't know how to use it. Now, is this two gems? CareSync and Canner. Okay, you're doing two. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Again, I need to know what went into it. So here are the prompts that were explored, which I think is great that you've given me. I thought those prompts were interesting, um, but I don't understand them. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it's just I'm not sure how it's being used. Patient who's okay, so now you're putting this in there. This is a serious situation, meaning critical action. So you're testing it, which is good. I bet this is far more complicated than I'm aware of. Then you're suddenly giving yourself a grade. So it looks like more than 60 hours, which is significant. But what I need for you to do is a walkthrough video for me because it's hard for me to understand what you were doing and how you learned. Um, so it's hard for me to evaluate the quality of this. You've you don't talk about the learning goals of the course, and um, but I can see you've done a lot of work for sure. Proudest moment. Most proud moment. The proudest moment is when I constructed a permanent print Vaseline. No, 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 I don't want it to be okay. So I suspect this is a pretty amazing. Oh, here we are. Okay, now here are the learning goals here. Um, uh, you've list. Okay, let's see. Engaging development. Yeah, probably it's just a format. You can see how it's a little tricky for me to read this, right? It's just like one long text here. But you've given a good analysis there for sure. So I would be inclined uh, to agree with, let's see, I'm not sure what this lesson plans thing is. So I don't know what this is. You, yeah, you're going to have to create a video to explain this and explain what you did, because I suspect you did a lot. I, I, I would be inclined to sort of say at about, it looks without some sort of a guide or a manual or some explanation, it doesn't become that useful. So when you open up Gem, there should be there should be like I, there has to be some instructions about how to do this. Otherwise, it becomes you can say here use this, and nobody knows what to do. So you kind of need the glue, a 1 to 2 page thing to say, hey, how does someone use these particular tools? I suspect there's a lot of work gone into this. It's hard for me. It's not my expertise, right? So and my expertise is, well, such as it is with Gen AI. And so I need I need an explanation of what went on here. Um, your challenge, actually, one challenge, superficial challenge, is formatting, is presenting things in a way that someone can understand. And in this case, um, you clearly have done a lot of work. It's hard for me to give an assessment of that.